The factory must grow.
Hey everyone, so I now have 30,000 megawatts of power in there. We're all good. We're at 31,350 and it is stable. I can't go in there because I have it completely sealed off. It's not done yet. I'm still trying to figure out what color I want it and what materials I want to do. I've been doing this weird pattern with it just to fuck around and see. So I kind of have it going like this, and then when you get over here, it kind of blends into this. This I'm not happy with, so I'm going to change that around. But yeah, so that's batteries, and then that's all power production. So yeah, we're switched over to turbo fuel now, completely. Everything is hooked up. We're all done after that. Last 2 episodes, there was no way I could make that one. It was so much. I will come back for the stuff that I'm leaving here. I don't care enough about it. It's just raw materials. I will get them back. What we need to do is finish our temporary base and then get everything going for the next space elevator thing. Because we still are not up to the next tiers. I've spent dozens of hours getting stuff ready. I tore that whole place down nearly twice. Yeah, it's the whole thing. It was not even worth filming. But it's done, and that's the thing that matters. It's finally done. I finally have enough power to at least keep going, you know? But yeah, we have, I have 200 fuel generators in there. So we're at least okay for a little bit. We will for sure be back for more. Oh, I did leave all of my, I think I left all of my, power cores out there. Crap, I'm gonna have to run back and get those later. I also, over at the base, started a new storage processing area. It's not a permanent storage area. Well, it's a permanent storage area, but it's for raw ore that I'm currently collecting. I haven't started it. I don't even think the machines are on, but I haven't even put any way to like collect anything in there yet. It is genuinely just something I slapped together really quickly while I was working on some other stuff. So, because I realized I'm like, yeah, I'm going to need a lot more resources than what I can haul over on the train, and Big Mover is very helpful, but there's only so much stuff being produced at those other places. So, yeah, this is going to become a very shiny new proper basics production facility, and all this coal is going to get moved up to there. I should actually run I don't have any materials with me. I need to go grab them. I need to go get the pure coal that's down over here, run up there as well. That one right there. So that's what we'll do. I've done my best not to destroy anything in the northern forest still, so everything is still kind of as natural as I can leave it, while also still collecting stuff. So there are some belts run through, there's some miners in the nice dense brush, but other than that, we don't really have much in the way of other stuff going on. Yeah, you'll get bored and leave me alone. So I didn't realize either it changed or I just never noticed, but there's 2 Caterium over here. I always thought that the one under the, I need to go look. Maybe I'm just crazy, but I always thought this one was iron and it was just under the rock for no reason other than they could. But it's Caterium. I always thought that one was iron, so I never used it. But there's 2 Caterium nodes here, which is great. Even though I've built in this area like 12 times. I don't know why I didn't know that. But yeah, we have this all coming back to this building, and I built this, and all the different stuff's going to come in here and go into containers. Do I have the stuff for containers? No, so I need those too. Okay. And this thing is going to just be filled up, stacks more and more until it gets to the top, and then this is where it's going to leave, and it's going to go over to the other building. And that's what I'm working on right now. So we're going to do that, and then we can start working on getting everything really set up for like the plastic and everything else, and get all of that going, because we need a whole lot of computers. I want to do 5 computers a minute, like nothing crazy, but just like 5 a minute, whatever I need for, let's actually look. Okay. So for adaptive control units, we need computers. So we need 2 of those. So we need 2 computers a minute. So I would like to do 4 computers a minute. Then we need 10. How many go into computers? But 10. Oh, I guess we would want 5 computers a minute. So that would be 25 plus 20. So we need 45 circuit boards a minute. I think we're going to go with the Caterium one. Just because, 1, this makes a lot more, and 2, this is so much cheaper than this, because we have... Quickwire is so much easier to make. It's easier and faster to make than copper sheets, so I think we're going to go with that. But yeah, I'm going to have this, like, exit out and then go over here and kind of go into another little storage area on top of all that. I don't know. Still figuring that part out. But, oh, yeah, the whole reason I went in there was to go get stuff to start storing this, and then I didn't get it. Again, I don't know why I'm doing anything. It's 2:30 in the morning. I can't sleep. So, we're just going to record some stuff. I got all that. That's okay. Oh, hey, no, they are here. Good. I want to know what's making that howl. Like, really, I want to see what's making that howl. Give me whatever animal that is. Let me fight it. Give me taming. I know they've stated that they want to put, or they would like to try to add farming in after 1.0. Which, if they are able to do that, that would be the best thing. I would be so, oh yeah, what's out? Screws. Screws again are out. This is why we need to change some stuff up, because I also could do screws. Where's the steel beams? I need those. There they are. Okay. Let's go with that. And then, yeah, let's do the steel screws. Do we have that one? Which screws do we have? We have this one, and we do have the steel screws. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do that, because 260 screws a minute is great. Yeah, we'll do that. I do need to run that pure... Yeah, let's go run the pure coal up here as well before we do anything else. So I can also get a line of that going. My refrigerator just kicked on in the loudest possible way that I've never heard it do, and I'm wondering if something's wrong with it. I would really like that to not be the case, because I cannot afford to replace that right now. That thing was not cheap. We have a half fridge, basically, in the workshop.
Did you know the like button is free?
Did you really come all the way up here just to fight me? Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to scare you. Anyway, let's... Oh, do I have the... Did I really not grab them? Dang it. I'm going to have to come back down here. Unless that already has. Nope, it doesn't. Okay. Oh my god, now you guys? Really? Jeez. Okay, now we can continue on again. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be just kind of not built into the landscape, but I'm trying not to have it stand out too much. Like, I want to try to keep it, I don't know, as close to the original as possible without also just not using the zone. Because the Northern Forest is just the best area to start in. It's just kind of the best general zone to work in outside of for bauxite. You have everything else here, though. And you have a bunch of really good nodes, so... Like, there aren't that many pure coal nodes, and that's one of them. You know, these are 4 pure iron nodes. It's nuts. It's crazy. Wanted the... Is it pretty? No. Does it bother me? Yeah. Yeah, it does. It does. Will I eventually just rip all of this out and rebuild it? I already plan on it. This is still temporary. Like, I am not going to start the final bases until I have everything unlocked, but I also want to, like, get a feel for what I'm doing, you know? It's why I spent 4 hours messing around with the different looks on the power area, because I was just like, well, I want to see how this looks. I want to see how that looks. Like, I redid those sides like 6 times. And I'm still not entirely happy with it, but I'm getting there. So, you. Alright. Let's go back. Oh yeah, I have 2 factory carts now. So I know I'm gonna have to go and take a quick tally of all of the resources that we have coming in here, but I know we can fit a lot of stuff. Like, I know this will supply a lot of materials, so we should be okay for a little bit. Yeah, that's the max that belt can carry. How am I gonna do this? But I don't care if these ones all match up evenly, but this is gonna be a nightmare. Shoot, how am I gonna do this? if I do it like that, it should fit, right? Right? Alright, let's see. Do you go up there? Yay. What? Oh, really? That's too close. Okay, good to know. Guess let's just put that in line with the ones that... Oh, that's... We're near far enough. So we'll just move them all up. We'll just move them all up. Now that I know. Please don't be too steep. Thank you. Wait, I knew it wasn't too steep because we did it already. Look, I've never claimed to be bright, okay? I never will. What? No. Wait, why does that work now? What? Does it just auto... Oh no, it just doesn't care. I thought it was maybe auto switching to the wall like things, but no, it just doesn't give a shit. Okay. Good to know. Okay, now we can kind of... I don't know. How many wide is this actually? 10. Okay, I did it 10 wide. 1, 2. Damn. If there was 5, I could then split these into 2. Wait, one of those isn't maxed out. You. Wait, are you? I just didn't do the thing. Never mind. Okay, there. Well, if I do all let's see how this goes. See, I'm gonna take you on a journey of how I play this game horribly. You're gonna see how bad I am at this game, actually. They've never claimed to be good at Satisfactory. I just enjoy Satisfactory more than any other game. But that doesn't mean I'm good at Satisfactory. No, in fact, I'm actually one of probably the worst people to play Satisfactory right now. Just because I don't give a shit. Alright, so if we do something like this, where we go 1, and then 1. So now they are all feeding that. And we're basically just going to split everything. That can't be maxed out, right? I had to have not overclocked that one either. Or maybe that one's just not pure? I still have to go take my numbers and figure out how much I have of everything, but I'll do that part off camera because I'm gonna make y'all suffer through me being bad at the video game. We'll see how long. It's only been 20 minutes. We'll see how long I go for this. Because I do need to just get so many raw resources. Just so many. Hey, what's up, my dude? What you got going on? You okay? You doing okay? Okay, 300 a minute. That's not terrible. Okay, I'm gonna go open up the fucking keep note really quick. Let me just get keep open. So, concrete, iron, copper, coal, and cerium. I don't know if that's how you spell it, but I don't care. So, concrete is 300, I believe, plus 480. Let's look at these two. Cerium really quick, and I'll just add these up. I'm just gonna quickly mark down how much I have of everything. So it's 300 and 300? It looks like it. It looks like 300, so 600 total for Tyrion. Okay, and then we have the 2 copper, I am sure are 480. So, 960 a minute. So, 960 on that. There are 4 iron, all at 480. Which would be, oh god, it's 2:43 in the morning. Why am I trying to do math in my head? 480, so 240 plus 1200, so 1440. Yeah, it'd be 1440. Oh, duh, it's resolution. Duh. I'm telling you, I should not be doing this right now, but I can't sleep, so let's do it. Alright, so I have 300 concrete plus, I'm gonna guess 480. The last one I don't know. Let's take a look. Wait, 6? No, I can't do 6. It literally can't do that. Okay, so 480, so that's 780. Okay, so 780 concrete. Oh boy. We have a lot of raw material flowing in here. Alright. Alright. Yeah, we can do this. I don't know why I keep ripping off walls. I have a door. Right there. Anyway, let's get this going. Oh, is this when it swaps over? Oh, no. Okay, yeah. The iron is going to just be its own thing. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm gonna do. I was planning out, I was like, wait, what am I doing here? But yeah, no, I was gonna do this. Where now the iron is just its own thing between them. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Don't know why that happened, but I'm not going to complain. Just going to let it ride and continue on. Alright, now that these are 10, and also that increases our storage massively, I'm just going to... I could have put that in a container, but I don't care enough. Let's start putting down containers, and we're just going to go till the other end, and then we're going to go up, and then we're going to go to the other end, and we're going to go up, and we're going to go to the other end, and we're probably going to go out. I wish I could zoop these. I know there's a reason you can't, I know. But now that I can zoop, I just want to zoop everything. And it took me... The whole reason that I did the... I was messing around with all the materials and stuff is because it didn't take me any time to do that. Like, I think it took me maybe a half hour total to completely destroy and rebuild the entire outside of the facility multiple times just to, like, figure. It's like, oh, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? And I just rip it all down and put it all up again. Because who cares? Zooping's great. Zooping is the best. I will zoop all day. I also need to go get more materials to make containers, apparently. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out... I'm gonna have to do stuff. I'm gonna actually have to bust out a spreadsheet or something so I can figure out what the optimal way of harvest or processing all of that stuff is, because I need to figure out iron, I need to figure out steel, and then everything on top of that. So this should be fun. I'm also hoping in a future update that they enable the ability to have like a quick toggle for your character stuff, like your body slot. So kind of like I can do this. I want a quick toggle so I can quickly switch between the Blade Runners, the jetpack, and the hover pack and stuff. I don't want to wear them all at the same time. I just want to be able to press a button and not have to go into my inventory every single time I want to change them. That would be nice. Alright. Now let's get back in there and start this again. I'm really enjoying Moonglow Bay a lot. Like it's very calming and sweet. Also just heart-wrenching. Like, God. Also, I just had the revelation that I guess was on the 3rd that River is your daughter. Like the player character's daughter. I wasn't expecting that. I thought that was a sister. Like, River seems far less broken up about Maxime's death than you'd think she would be. Considering that was supposed to be, I guess, her other parent. But I don't know. Maybe adoptive kid, or maybe kid from very early on. But like River doesn't seem like she's like, you know, 50, and your character was in a relationship for 40 years with Maxime. Well, my character was, because you can choose a different partner. But like, not 100% sure on what's going on with that, but sure. I just saw some notes for Static on my keep, and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta finish working on that. I have the next episode written. Actually, I have the next 2 episodes written. Okay. No, I can't get away with placing this here, right? Like, okay, my question is, does it work? Like, can I put another one down on top of this? Oh. See, I wanted to do the floor, or the foundations, not as like a organizational thing, because I can just stack them. What I wanted to do was a height thing, because it needs to be in line with this properly. So I guess the most I could do is one more. Yeah, that's gonna have to be it. It's gonna have to be one more to get it to actually line up right. Okay, well. Now time to add the stuff to each one of these individually. So, if you are watching this, and you would like to continue watching this series, how do you want me to proceed? Do you want me to leave in the building and stuff and just have the progress take longer? Or do you want me to do like I have been with this and doing a lot of the grunt work off camera, like this kind of stuff, and just, oh boy, I'm just going to be clicking on these little joints here for a little while. Do you want me to leave this stuff out, or do you want me to leave it in? Like, I'm genuinely curious what people want from this channel, because to be 100% honest, and I've talked about this in previous Satisfactory stuff, and I don't know, the industrial games are the ones that really kind of make me think about this stuff, but like, I don't know what I want to do with this channel right now. I'm kind of just in a holding pattern, doing the same thing I have been while I try to figure out how to get more weird shit that I want to do done, but I don't have the money to do it. I still need a VCR for some stuff. I still need a VCR. I have everything but a VCR and a blank tape. Once I have a VCR and a blank VHS or two, I have like a dozen things that I can do, but until I get them, I don't have the right equipment. Part of me kind of wants to steal a Red Letter Media bit and do a, not best of the worst thing, but kind of the best of the worst thing. Cause, oh boy, there's a Goodwill that I know that's it around here that still sells VHS tapes. That could be fun. And there's tons of thrift shops around. I could have fun with that. And then also, I want that authentic, the real VHS look for some video ideas I have. So I want to actually, my plan is eventually get a VCR, get some blank tapes, film stuff with my A6000, and then tape it, because I have a HDMI to, like, you know, the old component. Was it composite? I always get them mixed up. Is it component or composite that is just the red, white, and yellow? The original, like, the old TV hookups, the non-coax ones, I should say. Like, is that component or composite? Because if it's... I don't know. I'll figure that out. But I want to do that. I want to film stuff, put it on a VHS, because I have a way of getting HDMI out onto a VHS player, like on a VCR, and then I can record it to the tape, and then play it back, and I have a capture set up for like standard stuff, because I have it from when we had the PlayStation 1, which I still have. All the games I have for it don't work. So I have a capture set up for standard definition older stuff, and I just need the VCR and the tapes. So when I can, I want to buy one, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. Because I have so many weird ideas. Like, I still want to get the call-in show off the ground. Like, I just need people to call in. I still want to get like weekly show that I have an idea for. That's not the call-in show. I have another idea for a different weekly show. And I want to get that off the ground, but I need the VCR for that. That is one that I have to have it for. Just stuff like that. So there's like a bunch of stuff that I'm like, I'm really close, but not 100% there in terms of having the equipment for it. But there's still other stuff that I want to do. I just want to know what y'all want. Like, do you want weird stuff? Do you want me to just do video games? Like, what do y'all feel like it? Because, like, I can make my own weird stuff and just share it with my friends, and it'll just never see the light of day anywhere else, and frankly, I don't care. But if y'all want to see it, and you want me to put it up here, then I will actually put some more effort into it if I'm not going to have it just with friends. And also, I will know that putting it up here will not be a waste of my time and energy. So if y'all want weirder shit that's more... Like I said when I changed the name of the channel, I want to go... I want to make it feel like old public access from like the 90s to like... the 80s, the 90s, and the early 2000s era. Like, I am an 80s person. Like, I'm 80s. I'm 90s, and I was born in the 80s, but I grew up in the 90s. And I used to watch so much public access because we didn't have cable. But I had a TV. It was an old piece of crap TV that somebody gave to, I think, to me or my mother, one of the two. and it just got left down in the basement. So I just used it as my own TV. And so I ended up watching just a shit ton of public access, because when you're, you know, would have been 10 or 11, so this would have been 99, 2000 era, and you're a horrific insomniac because you have, at that moment, untreated ADHD, which I still have, you end up not being able to sleep a lot. And I've always been a horrible insomniac. That's why I was awake at 3 o'clock in the morning talking into a microphone to nobody. And so back then I would be watching stuff and then just be like, yeah, okay, this is a whole thing. Okay, so I want to talk about that, but yeah. But I would watch a lot of weird public access. Just like, yo, the kind that was like the stuff that you remember. Where it was just like, hey, you we have a slot open at 2:40 in the morning. Do whatever you want. Here's your time slot. Just as long as it doesn't break FCC guidelines, do whatever you feel like. And you could get some real fun, weird crap back then. Also, I will blow this up. I'm sad about it, but I will do it. I took out a plant. And I want that. Where? What? Where? Whatever. Are they trapped under the world? Where are they? Is there a cave here I don't remember? Or a new cave? They fall down here or something? Like, what? Where are they roaring at me from? Did they add a second? Oh. Are they down here? There is a new cave. Oh, look at all these bacon. Okay, I think there's a new cave in here. Ooh, hey, what's up, dude? Okay, you died easily. Okay, so that lattice work is here. I want to talk about that lattice work before we're done here. But I want to figure out what's down here first. This is a new cave. I've never seen this cave before.
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
Where'd you go? Where'd you?
Harvest it.
I'm going to harvest it. Give me a second while I find this other freaking spider.
Relaying message. Hello, this is Paternal Figure. I have taken ill and need your help to find a cure.
Whatever. The spider's
Say that the only
not here anymore, so I don't care. Wait, oh, you're still alive. I didn't realize it was you. I don't remember. Oh, it's this cave. I didn't know that cave had another entrance or another exit. Okay, so it's not a new cave. Hey, buddy. Oh, okay, so you come up right here. Okay. Okay. You come up right here. Got it. But okay, I want to go back to this lattice work really quick. And also, sorry I'm everywhere right now, but yeah, I want to make stuff like old, weird cable, like early access, cable access, public access TV. God, I can't. Words are hard. So something I noticed, and something that definitely 100% I am positive was not there, this lattice work inside of rocks. And you can see it exposed in some others. But it's rusted iron, and it's definitely not a natural lattice work. This was added in Update 5. I am 99.9% positive that was added in Update 5 because I do not remember seeing anything like that at all anywhere in the game before now.
Comply.
I already did. But what does this lattice work mean? My theory right now is they are starting to hint. Starting, not at all near completion, but we know from the Update 5 launch stream that Hannah has been mostly working on narrative lately. And that like Northern Forest was done months ago, and she's been working on narrative and everything else. But look at this. This is new. That is weird metal lattice work inside the rocks here. That was absolutely not there before Update 5, and I'm wondering if they're starting to hint at story stuff. Like slowly dropping new things in that are harder to pick out. So what is that lattice work? Is that lattice work implying that all of these strange unnatural shapes that are all over, because these are in the Dune Desert and everywhere else that these kind of overhangs happen, because we saw them in the oil area that's down over there. This lattice work is not natural. So I'm wondering if this is a okay, we're finding alien artifacts. We're finding summer sloops, we're finding Mercer spheres. We don't know what those are for. But we're finding weird alien artifacts. Right? There are crash drones already here somehow. I'm going to harvest it. Let me stop dying. We've found, like, there are tons of crash drones the moment we land, and we are supposed to be the first pioneer here. Because we are the pioneer. I don't know. Like, were the drones like supply caches that were supposed to be all sent down? But they're kind of just anywhere and randomly. We don't see any of them crashing like here. We don't see them now. We just find all of them. So why are they here? Where did they come from? Where did they go? Where did they come from, Kanai Joe? But no, in all seriousness, like, what is going to happen with that? Because I'm very curious if this is like what if this is like a training planet or a Halo world, like a world that was built by aliens that are now gone. And what if this is like a...
Fix-It personnel in the area.
You don't need to lie. I already picked it up. Like, what if this is a artificial world that we are kind of just going through and stealing everything from, as we would as Fix-It employees? But like, okay, I don't have any solid theories yet. There's not enough. But this is obviously, there used to be much more water on this planet than there is now. Like, much, much more. Like, most of the planet's water is currently gone, kind of more. Like, that is very obvious. I'm just wondering, like, how do I get this? Wait, what? This not selectable? Can I not get this? I literally cannot get this. Okay. But down here, so now this is just going to be me talking about, like, what the fuck could possibly be happening. Down here, this was obviously once underwater. This whole canyon was once underwater. Very obviously. Like, there's coral, there's all this stuff down here. We don't know how long ago it was underwater, but it was most definitely underwater. There's no way it wasn't. So that's already kind of interesting. And there's like tons of areas in the world that were most assuredly underwater. Blue Crater was 100% formerly underwater. So all the low-lying areas are all formerly underwater. This whole area used to be like a trench in the, like, I'm so confused because the timeline makes sense of this being a trench, right? Like, this used to be all much deeper. It's kind of like Zangar Marsh in WoW, where like the sea has dropped to such low levels that it's kind of just become a weird fucked up marsh in a lot of places. You see that with the red swamp, the kind of the red jungle, but not really. But you see a lot of that in places here. So if this is an artificial planet, like if these were cracked open and there's lattice work inside those as well, which would be weird. If this was an artificial planet, what are the spiders? Like, if my theory is right and this is an artificial planet and we are sent here to harvest, you know, whatever from old aliens or something like that. Why are spiders here? Like, I get fluffy tail boar, they seem, you know, like a part of the ecosystem. And I think they stated somewhere that they want to add more animals and stuff in. They want to add more wildlife. They just haven't gotten to do it because they want to, this part I know I can say. I'm not 100% sure on the wanting more animals, but I know from watching some QA stuff recently that they said that they are going to be redoing the AI for creatures because it's bad right now, and that's why the giant enemy crab is not in here. But why are spiders? Like, I get the laser faces, I get the boars. These dudes are just funny. I get doggos. Like, I get all the animals. I just don't get the spiders. The spiders don't make sense to me. Like, why would you make a fucked up weird thing unless maybe that's what killed off the other race? I don't know. Like, the alien race maybe got too big for the britches, created something that killed all of them. Maybe it's a Halo situation. I don't know. I'm going out to the Dune Desert so I can show that there are lattice work out in the Dune Desert too. Because I first noticed it in the oil field in the Northern Forest. But then I noticed it again in the Dune Desert, and then I noticed it again in the Northern Forest like area too. And there's anywhere where there's those unnatural looking like stone archways, there is some of that lattice work inside of them now. And I don't know if maybe that was a error with that was supposed to be like for a different thing. Oh, hey. Maybe it was a model that wasn't supposed to be used outside of a certain area on the map. Or maybe it is. I don't know. But it's in every biome that I've checked for those like weird, thin, spindly overhangs. There is lattice work that is definitely not natural inside of them because it's rusted steel. It's like wrought iron. That's not natural. Iron doesn't form like that. But it's oxidized, it's rusted, and it's gray. It's gray with rust, which means it's gotta be some type of metal. And metals don't form like that in dirt. I'm gonna guess even on an alien planet. So, Like all of these being full, like all of these things have that lattice work in them. What is it? What is it for? I desperately want to know. Sam told me to make like a whole separate video and kind of do the, you know, the YouTuber thing of being like, oh, theories on how this works, which I could do, like, but I don't really have any real super concrete theories on it. I just kind of like, I just noticed this thing and I haven't seen anybody talk about it yet. The fuck? I'm recording this like probably a week before it goes up. So maybe somebody will talk about it, but I haven't seen anybody yet. I've been watching a lot more Satisfactory stuff to kind of get used to. I will go collect it. Shut up. Are those yellows? Damn, they're just sitting there. Oh, that one has it. I know that. There's a few of them that have the exposed lattice work, but I want to like show that it's everywhere. I don't know what it is. But yeah, look, there it is again. That's rusted. Like that's rusted all the way through, but it's lattice work. That's not a like, that's not like a thing that would naturally form in that. That is absolutely unnatural. And I'm wondering if it's on those up there. See, here it is again. It's in all of them. Which tells me that something built this planet that we are now harvesting infinite resources from. Which I know it's a game mechanic thing, but there's got to be some sort of explanation for why all resources... Oh, the moon looked so cool like that. There's got to be some explanation for why all resources are infinite on this planet. Maybe there isn't. Maybe there's no lower reason, but it's strange because nobody ever really calls attention to it. I guess maybe they won't. They don't have to explain it, but it just seems like, I don't know. Like the fact that this game is going to have a narrative and it's not just build. Oh, that's too pretty not to get a screenshot of. Yeah. I just want to go search up here and we're going to end it because you've seen what I have to do now. You've seen the fact that I'm just going to be placing down fucking things over and over and over again. I just want to look and see if maybe these change to have lattice work because I've spent plenty of time jumping back and forth between all these doing stuff. If one or two of these has it inside of it, I'll know. Yep, there it is. This was not here, 100%. I'm positive. I can go pull up. Well, I don't have it installed. I'd have to reinstall it. But I could go pull up standard early access and show Dan, no, this is not there. This lattice work is 100% not there. Unless I've somehow been completely oblivious to it for a few thousand hours of gameplay. Really? Where? You know, you keep threatening me, but I don't ever see you, so I'm just gonna take this. Thanks. Are you on the wall? Huh, sounds like it. They can just deal with that. But yeah, I wonder what's inside that. Like, what more is going to be shown for this game. Also, I want that purple. I'm just gonna go get it. Maybe I'll just go spend the rest of my night hunting down slugs. There's lots of them over here I haven't gotten. I haven't done anything over here. Huh. 2 of them. Nice and easy. Didn't even have to land. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna go do the thing I gotta go do and go run all the way back and set up the containers to start then putting down. So it's just gonna be a lot of math. So unless y'all, okay, so I'm going to skip over me building a lot of stuff. I won't do it again if you tell me after, like on this episode, hey, don't do that anymore. The next episode will, for sure, have me skipped a bunch of, me skipped a bunch of shit, but I won't do that after the next episode if you tell me on this one or that one, hey, don't do that. But yeah, until then, I'm going to, because I don't know, frankly, I don't want to look at me trying to count for hours at a time, you know? So anyway, I will see y'all later. It is 3:20 in the morning. How long is this episode? An hour. Okay, cool. Good. Glad that's a thing. I'll deal with that later. Anyway, have a nice night, everybody. I will see you.